I made an old man. I said, tell me your story. He took out a notepad and wrote something for me. Then he kept walking on down the road.
Hello everyone, welcome to Tankwa National Park. This is the Zyfer cottage. I woke up this morning, it's Friday, and I decided I need to go to Tankwa. I've never been, I didn't book, I didn't, just got in the car, just came from reception. I was very lucky to get this cottage. I think the fridge is broken, so they're not giving it to anyone. Frank is looking all muddy. It is the Karoo, but it's been raining, a lot of mud around. And I'm just so excited to be here. Look how beautiful this place is, man. Getting from Cape Town to Tankwa is quite easy. You take the N1 East past Paarl. After Paarl, you'll go through the tunnel, the Huguenots tunnel, which is pretty cool. Past the tunnel, you'll go left towards Ceres. Pretty scenic, vineyards, orchards, mountain passes, rivers. You'll go through Michel's Pass just before Ceres. Ceres, you don't have to turn left or right, you just carry on straight. Just remember, Ceres is the last town of petrol before you reach Tankwa. No fuel. No fuel in Tankwa, remember that. 40 kilometers after Ceres, you'll start hitting the gravel. Initially bad, but it gets much better the further you go. 80 kilometers after Ceres, you'll find the Tankwa shop or the Tankwa Padstal. Small shop, basic takeaways, restaurant, bar. 23 k's after the shop, you'll find the turnoff. To the right is a big sign, you can't miss it. It says Tankwa Karoo National Park. About 50 k's after that turnoff, you'll first go through the gate. You'll clearly see you're now entering the park. But 50 k's after that turnoff, the original turnoff, you'll find a split in the road. Going to your right, very clearly marked is Sutherland, and going to your left or carrying straight onwards is Reception. From that point, it's about 20 to 25 kilometers. And you just carry on straight with that road. Doesn't matter, you don't see anything for a very long time. Don't get worried, just carry on straight. Eventually you'll find the reception building on your right. This is Tankwa Reception, and the only thing you'll find here is reception. You can buy wood, 40 rand a bag, and they've got a little bit of Wi-Fi which enables you to send WhatsApp messages. That's it. There's no other signal in the park. There's no shop, no bar, no restaurant, no water, no Coca-Cola, no fuel, no nothing. That's it. Reception, wood, a little bit of Wi-Fi to enable you to send WhatsApp messages. The closest field to here is Middelpos, which is 50 kilometers from here, heading north. I've reached the start of the Gannaga Pass. I saw a little video clip at reception about the view from up there. It looks pretty spectacular, so I'm excited to get up here. And now I can actually see the road running up there. He said it's not too bad. The only issue is it's a single track, so you need to watch out for oncoming traffic. It's one way, either you go up or you go down. And from there, it's the 4x4 route. My fuel is not looking too good. And as we all know, 4x4ing, off-roading takes up a lot of fuel. So I'm gonna have to make a call when I get to the track. So let's go do the pass. I'm definitely doing the pass. Managed to get up the pass, pretty beautiful, pretty easy. The upper section there is a bit more rain damage, but still easy, still fairly easy to get up, and if you've got a 4x4 you will never ever have a problem. But now, more important, I'm at the Watervlei 4x4 route. If you're wondering what the 4x4 track is all about, it's muddy. It's been raining in Tankwa, which is not a usual feat. So there's a lot of mud. So far, it's not too bad. Honestly, I haven't even engaged 4x4 yet. No need, it's a scenic drive in the mountains. I don't want to speak too soon, you never know what's coming up. But definitely worth it. Why I'm sitting inside the car, top of the pass. Can you hear it? It's flippin' windy outside and icy cold. So this is the top of the pass. I've just come back from the 4x4 route, which was well worth it. I recommend it. Easy drive. Reminded me of a Sunday afternoon drive on the farm. These old abandoned homesteads all over the park. They're pretty beautiful. I mean, they're well suited to the surrounding environment. It just makes you think that somebody once upon a time tried to make a living here. Obviously did not succeed. Anyway, let's talk accommodation. 2 times formal campsites. Paardekloof and another one. Those are the campsites that have ablutions, meaning they've got a little building with a zinc, water and solar lighting. Then there are many informal campsites. That's basically spots where you can park and you need to bring everything yourself. That's what we like to call wild camping. Then you have, and I'm going to consult my notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cottages. Those are your accommodation options. Bookings can be done online or you can call or email. It's best to book for Tankwa.
I've been thinking of how to leave you. Just to leave you first. I've been thinking of how to deceive you, to make you leave me first.
So what is there to do in the beautiful Tankwa National Park? Well, according to them, unwind in the undescribable silence as luminous dust clouds swirl through this ancient landscape. Check, that's true. Stargaze below mirrored stars dotting, yes, true, check. Do some bird watching, 188 recorded bird species in the park, check, that's correct. Discover unique and rare flora, check. Get adventurous on the 2 4x4 routes, double check. Get adventurous, okay, yes, take a drive up the winding Gannaga Pass and enjoy the magnificent views from the top. Triple check. Get active, ride your mountain bike or go for a walk and enjoy times. So everything I've just done with my 4x4, you can do with your mountain bike. I would add to this list wild camping, even just normal camping. You don't get that a lot, and Tankwa is one of those places where you're completely self-sufficient.
Before it all gets better.
amazing first day at Tankwa. Managed to get up the pass, managed to show you the Watervlei 4x4 route, a few other spots, a bit of the scenery, which is amazing. I mean, that alone is worth it coming to Tankwa. Highlight of the day for me was definitely just getting in the 4x4 and driving around and exploring. I love to do that. That is one of my favorite things in the world to do, and that is why I own the 4x4. It's been productive. I think it's been successful. Hopefully you enjoyed all of that. I have just lit a fire. I got a couple of steaks over there waiting for me. They'll be going on the braai a bit later, and then I'll get in bed before the Karoo winter can get me. It was quite chilly last night. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. First thing you need to know is there's no electricity, meaning there's no lights, meaning there's no warm water. I'll get to the warm water though. So this is the lounge. You can see they've got 1, 2 sleeper couches, spare bedroom, or the second bedroom. I'm gonna try and use the natural light. This is an old farm cottage. I think it's about 100 years old. It's a newer bathroom, toilet, shower, basin. The best parts of the house is the main bedroom. I mean, how awesome is this? How awesome is this? You can see from the design back in the day is that the 2 rooms and the lounge get all the morning sun, which is pretty cool. So this is the kitchen. Very well equipped for self-catering. Because you don't have electricity, they give you a gas stove. Evidence, I made my own breakfast. The fridge, which doesn't work. Basin. And this is my favorite part. This is my favorite part of the entire place. It's this massive fireplace. Your warm water comes from a donkey. Donkey is slang for, it's not actual donkey, it's a water heater outside that you need to make a little fire, and it heats up the water, and that circulates the warm water throughout the house. One thing I really like about Tankwa, all these abandoned structures that you find all over the place. I mean, how awesome is this? Look at this, this is like some type of built-in cupboards. Just tells you about the people that used to live here. It's a pity there's not a, I'm not even allowed to walk in here. It's a pity, look how low the doors are. It's crazy. It's a pity, here's some more information. Little window. I'm guessing there's no, that's Frank. I'm guessing there was no glass. This probably was the kitchen. It's the oven type vibe with the chimney. It's a pity there's not more information here. Like even just a little plaque or something. Let's see how many tips I can give you in the shortest amount of time possible. 1, there's nothing here. You have to bring what you need. The only thing you can buy is wood. 2, there's no cell phone signal. The only signal you'll get is a little bit of Wi-Fi reception that you can use to send and receive WhatsApp messages. Bring enough fuel, not only to get here and back, but also enough to travel around in the park, do the 4x4 routes, go up the pass, etc. 4, you don't have to give your key back. There's large distances between the camps and chalets and reception. You can just leave your key in the door and housekeeping will get it. 5, deflate your tires. You're going to spend more than 140 kilometers here and back on gravel, and a lot of your time on gravel roads in the park. All the roads are gravel and they've got very large rocks and stones. 6, you're not going to see a lot of animals, so don't expect to, but it seems like most of them congregate around the dam. 7, don't leave Cape Town after 12 because you will arrive after check-in, which is 5:30. But, and this is a very big tip, if you do arrive late, they pin your key with your check-in documentation on a notice board outside reception. 8, there's no need to buy a map. They will give you one when you check in. Alternatively, you can download the map beforehand in the description below. It's from the official Sandparks website. 9, and the final one is manage your expectations. Tankwa is beautiful. It's one of the most amazing places I've ever visited, but remember, it's still a national park in Africa, and therefore it will have its shortcomings. Deal with it. Don't let those small little things spoil your trip to Tankwa. And that concludes my stay in Tankwa Karoo National Park. Thank you for watching. I'll put more information in the description below, as I always do. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. See, I use please. The boy's got good manners. And from a very beautiful, scenic, and you must definitely come and visit, Tankwa Karoo National Park, I am Nick from Namibia, and you'll be watching 5410 Africa.
I made a nomad. I said, tell me your story.